when one employee poisons the team. Oh man, this one is personal and makes me boil. This episode is going to be a little bit of a short one. I'm still healing, and honestly, I am tired. But this needs to be talked about. Especially since I'm going through it currently. And I want you guys to know what I'm going through too. If you've ever owned a business or managed people, you know this truth. One toxic employee can affect everything. Morale drops, drama increases, productivity slows down, and suddenly you're spending more time managing personalities than actually running your business. A healthy team can survive mistakes. It cannot survive constant negativity. Welcome back to Crumbcake and Chaos. I'm Carrie Shelley, mom of 4 and 2 angel babies, business owner, world record holder, and someone who has learned a lot about people the hard way. And by the way, I'm still the reigning chaos queen. Today, we're talking about something almost every business owner deals with eventually. Toxic employees. What's a toxic employee? It's not about mistakes or bad days. Toxic employees often create drama, gossip, play victim, undermine leadership, spread negativity, refuse accountability, and man, the excuses they pile on. Toxic people don't just complain about the problems, they friggin' create them. They complain about every single thing you say or do. They take over and pretend to be the boss and then decide, oh, I'm not doing that anymore because you didn't give me a list when it's something that they've been doing for weeks. It's not being a team player. It's complaining to other coworkers that the boss sent you a text message while you were off hours because you were the one who worked on something and there's a question that needs to be answered when you're not at work, so you get asked and it's an issue. It's the employee who gets too personally attached and can't differentiate between personal and business. It's the employee who screams at a baby for being a baby. It's an employee who's so loud when they cuss and complain about a customer who's just asking to place an order that the customer can hear them. It's the employee who gets so many bad reviews for their lack of customer service that they need a babysitter, for a lack of a better term, and then they complain that they don't get to work up front and they don't get tips. It's the passive aggressive attitudes. It's the eye rolling at the boss when you correct them for doing something wrong. When you see repeated patterns of negativity or disruption, pay attention early. The longer the toxic behavior goes unchecked, the stronger it grows. And sometimes it is really hard to see. Sometimes it's your best worker. It's the one who's working hard and getting things done. The one who's like really upped out, like production is just going and going and going and going. But while they're doing that, they're complaining. They're doing the things that they want to do, not necessarily what you tell them to. They're telling other employees and family and friends that they're doing all of the work while you're just never there. They never see you. You just drop your kid off for the employees to watch while you're pulling 60, 70, 80 hours a week. They're complaining that you're not doing your job while you're having surgery. And believe me, there's a hidden cost to keeping those hardworking employees. A toxic employee costs more than their paycheck. Good employees become really frustrated. The team morale drops. Productivity starts to slow. Management energy gets drained. And honestly, you start to even dread to walk into your own space. This is your space. You are in charge, not them. And they need to learn it quick. When you and others start to dread this person, it is time. Honestly, it's so far past time for them to go. I don't care how much production they do. They are not worth it. They are replaceable. Especially when it starts not only affecting your employees, but your customers as well. Because they can make everything they want, but if you don't have any business because they're chasing all the customers away, what's the point of having all the stuff? Bad culture spreads faster than good culture. And one toxic employee can damage 10 good ones. Pay attention to how your team behaves when that person is around. The room tells you everything. Why do we as leaders keep them too long? This part might resonate deeply. The reason business owners hesitate, they feel bad. We hope the person will improve. Or maybe you're short-staffed. Confrontation is uncomfortable. We think that maybe they're going through something. Or we defend them because maybe there's a mental issue or a learning issue. Maybe they are just the issue. And honestly, we often tolerate the wrong people because we are afraid of being shorthanded. But keeping the wrong person often costs you the right ones. there's usually a moment when it clicks. You realize the problem isn't the schedule. It's not the workload. It's not the team. The problem is this toxic ass person. So when someone shows you who they are repeatedly, believe them. Stop trying. Stop trying to fix them. Stop trying to help them. Show them. Let them show you who they are. Trust the patterns, not the promises. Words are easy. Behavior is truth. Protect your team. This is where leadership comes in. It's your responsibility as a business owner to make your team a team. Your best employees are watching what you tolerate. And do you know what happens when you let one person walk all over you? Soon, they all do. Good employees want to work in an environment where respect exists, accountability exists, leadership protects the team. And it's hard because sometimes you don't even realize they're toxic until they're gone. Sometimes it's really subtle. But listen to your other employees. Listen to your gut. Culture isn't what you say, it's what you allow. And the hard truth, sometimes the kindest thing you can do for your team is remove the person causing the damage. Leadership isn't just about hiring people. It's about protecting the people who show up and do the work. Peace in a workplace is built through boundaries. Boundaries are important. Do not let people walk all over you. When someone repeatedly disrupts the team, address it quickly, clearly, and professionally. Delaying things makes it worse. Trust me, it makes it worse. And the longer you make excuses for the person, the harder it gets. Running a business means making hard decisions. But protecting your team, your culture, and your own peace is part of leadership. The health of your business depends on the health of your team. And one person should never have the power to destroy something you worked so hard to build. Have you ever worked with a toxic coworker or employee? I'm sure you have. What was the biggest red flag? Comment or DM me. I would love to hear your stories. And just remember, your best employees are watching what you tolerate, and bad culture spreads faster than good culture. I'm heading home, guys. Until next time, I'm Carrie, and this is Crumbcake and Chaos. If you have business or personal issues you would like help with, send me a message or a comment, and I will gladly make an episode for you. And remember, when life gets crummy, there's always something sweet to look forward to. And if you're on a diet and you don't want to eat those sweet crumbs, throw them at the toxic ass employee. They probably deserve it anyway. Have a great night, guys.